Caino presentò frutti del suolo come offerta al Signore, mentre Abele presentò a sua volta primogenito del suo gregge e il loro grasso. Il Signore gradì Abele la sua offerta, ma non gradì Caino e la sua offerta. Why? What's the point of offering him stuff? Does he eat it? I don't know. What's the recipes God uses to cook like a head of a cow or something? Cain was jealous of his brother, which made an offering that God liked, so he killed him. Yeah, that wasn't ideal, but what's the point of preferring a dead body over some potatoes? Like, ooh. Then there's Noah.
Oh God, they try to drown me in this hole!
He just killed everyone because he wasn't happy with how they turned. I shouldn't teach you because you're God, but if you have a favorite population or a tribe or whatever, you're gonna guess that everyone else is going to be jealous. Or they just don't acknowledge you because you don't exist for them. You never even showed up, so what the fuck? What are we talking about? Like, how could you kill everyone because they turned how you didn't like? And before going on, you don't need to give me all that crap about divine judgment or taking the life he gave back. So yeah, as I was saying, a father can't kill his son for two reasons. One, because he just can't, he's morally wrong. And two, because he wasn't the only one to give life to him. The mother did most of the work, like 99% of the work. But shouldn't God at least like confront someone before taking his life away? Like, confront him and like his family, his parents. Parents, I'm God, I'm gonna take your son's life because he's evil. And then the parents are gonna be, no, don't do that, don't do that. But at least they're gonna understand why he died. He didn't die in a car accident because he was dumb, but because God wanted to. We could have a reason for that in our annually death book, like God's death, and it's all God's work. And then there's the divine thing that you don't understand. Happiness is being alongside God, heaven and all that. Who says you're going to heaven? If God takes your life, who says that you're going to heaven and not hell? Who says that? Nobody says that. Quando Abramo seppe che suo fratello era stato preso prigioniero, organizzò i suoi uomini esperti nelle armi, schiavi nati nella sua casa, in numero di 318. Where do slaves come from? So basically the Italian Bible uses the word slaves, schiavi, but in the English ones I found just trained men or servants, like trained servants. And that would be a problem if it weren't for the fact that they talk about rules for being a good slave owner right after. Talks about slavery as not a bad thing, or rather like something that it's okay if you do it right, I guess. Yeah, back to the video. Slaves just spawn, and they are 318. There's not a reason for slavery to exist. There's not anything. They just come. They just appear. They're just, man, don't worry about it. I guess that's the thing that experts about the Bible like to say. They're just, don't worry about it, man. They're just, you don't need to worry about it. Questa è la mia alleanza che dovete osservare, l'alleanza tra me e voi e la tua discendenza dopo di te. Sarà circonciso da voi ogni maschio. Circumcision. 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 If you are circumcised, you are Jewish. I guess. Why? Just why? Quando avrà 8 giorni sarà circonciso tra voi ogni maschio di generazione in generazione, sia quello nato in casa sia quello comprato con il denaro. Not even slaves can escape that, man. We are fucked. It's still the most reasonable thing he did so far, but it's still completely useless. One of the many useless rituals said in this book. Il sole spuntava sulla terra e Lot era arrivato a Soar, quando ecco il Signore fece piovere dal cielo sopra Sodoma e sopra Gomorra zolfo e fuoco. Fucking fire and zolf, I don't know, zolf is something, zolf, I don't know. Came to earth to destroy 2 cities and kill everyone and anything. And why? I mean, technically they messed with angels, like they tried to kill them, and were pretty bad people overall. I completely forgot about that, but that applies to the men, not the women, the children, the infants, the animals. You get the point. I guess that's fucked up. But just messing with an angel gets your city fucking annihilated, eliminated, vaporized from the face of the earth with fire from God. Like, that's a bit too much. Then the same guy took over with his 2 kids. Some little we must carry on the bloodline might have happened, and let's say we have a little but it's from the daughters, so it's fine, I guess. And he was drunk when he did it because the daughters gave him wine, so yeah, it's allowed, I guess. It's just a little incest. The Bible says there's a little incest. We shut up and let the incest happen, and we watch it with our own eyes and with the family because we like it. I'm so fucking tired. This one is a short one.
Ma primogenito di Giuda, si rese odioso agli occhi del Signore e il Signore lo fece morire.
Just point blank. No real reason, no why, no can't he like get better, have some type of redemption. Killed him.
Mosè e Aaron vennero dal faraone e gli annunciarono: così dice il Signore Dio di Israele, lascia partire il mio popolo perché mi celebri una festa nel deserto.
That just reminded me, by this point, the world's population is in millions and God just supports Jewish people. Anyone else is abandoned to hell. Because if you don't believe in him, you go to hell. But at the same time, he showed himself to these people in order for them to believe in him. But to everyone else, he doesn't. But they still need to believe in him, unless they want to go to hell. I am tempted to end the video right here, but there's worse. So let's keep going. Okay, this quote is right after the
Plagues of Egypt.
Plagues of Egypt, yes, them. After them, when the Pharaoh decides that it's time for Jewish people to let go of Egypt, go to Israel, to the Promised Land. Yeah, the Promised Land, after some killing of firstborns, he says this thing:
Vai dal faraone perché ho indurito il cuore suo e dei suoi ministri per compiere questi miei segni in mezzo a loro, e perché tu possa raccontare e fissare nella memoria di tuo figlio e del figlio di tuo figlio come mi sono preso gioco degli egiziani e i segni che ho compiuto in mezzo a loro. Così saprete che io sono il Signore.
This God hardened the heart of the Pharaoh in order to not make Jewish people leave Egypt, and that led to all the plagues of Egypt, including the killing of the firstborns of Egypt. It's true that there was slavery, but it was the same slavery that God was allowing for Abram or whoever was it to have. That was the same thing. Just to let know who's the powerful one, he killed the firstborns of Egypt.
Chiunque tra israeliti o tra i forestieri che dimorano in Israele darà qualcuno dei suoi figli a Moloch dovrà essere messo a morte. Il popolo della terra lo lapiderà. Anch'io volgerò il mio volto contro quell'uomo e lo eliminerò dal suo popolo perché ha dato qualcuno dei suoi figli a Moloch con l'intenzione di rendere impuro il mio santuario e di profanare il mio nome.
This is more like church stuff that the church did centuries ago, just going to war against everybody because they are profanating the Lord's name, making fun of God's name, so we are going to fucking war. Yeah, war, we like blood.
Se un uomo si rivolge ai necromanti e agli indovini per darsi le superstizioni dietro a loro, io volgerò il mio volto contro quella persona e la eliminerò dal suo popolo.
I guess that this works for astrology too, because it's something that goes against the Lord's rules. I guess that you're gonna die. You're gonna return to God's hand, man. I mean, let's hope for you that you do and you don't go to hell. That would be fucked. Going to hell for having some cards reading on the street or something like that. That would be fucked. Funny, but fact, yeah. Then we have some almost killing of Jewish people actually this time around. Really easy, really light. They were complaining. He got mad and almost started a fire. That's some anger issues. Deep anger issues. This God is... You just hear complaints and start a fire. That's... Cuckoo, that's... Fuck that, man. Come on.
Parla agli israeliti dicendo loro: quando sarete entrati nella terra che dovete abitare, che io sto per darvi offrire testa che Mentre gli israeliti erano nel deserto, trovarono un uomo che raccoglieva legna in giorno di sabato. Quelli che l'avevano trovato a raccogliere legna lo condussero da Mosè e tutta la comunità. Lo misero sotto sorveglianza perché non era stato ancora stabilito che cosa gli si dovesse fare. Il Signore disse a Mosè: quell'uomo deve essere messo a morte. Tutta la comunità lo lapiderà fuori dall'accampamento. Tutta la comunità lo condusse fuori dall'accampamento e lo lapidò quando morì secondo il comando che il Signore aveva dato a Mosè.
I think I'm done. I can't. A guy was lapidated because he worked on Saturday. God killed a man because he worked on Saturday. This guy is going to hell, to burn forever. Maybe he woke up and said, okay, it's Friday, let's get this going. Maybe he thought it was Friday. And then fucking annihilated because of that. Thanks for watching. An advice to the next Bible: just cut the parts of blood, war and punishment, because that's not exactly something that people want to hear about. Working on a Saturday and getting killed for it might not be of liking Either he doesn't exist or he's evil. I do not want to believe there's such an evil God out there. I will stick with I don't believe in him. Period. What's the point of the Bible if anytime I see a bad thing, it just ends up with it's God's work, you can't question it. You need to have faith. What the fuck? Come on now. And of course, as we said before, taking back the life he gave, that's not something I accept either, because if you are a father, you can't kill your son. He should do what we should do because we need to learn from him. There's no amount of translation that can save what I read here. Sending a man basically to hell because he worked on Saturday, that's beyond reasoning, beyond religion, beyond any fucking kind of divine thing that you can understand, beyond the universe. Just... I'm done.
It's Friday then, it's Saturday, Sunday, what?